It's the Hold on, let's do it over. Yeah, word up. Yeah. What? And it's the daily. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are motion. Everything is gonna be all right. We taking off. It's no ghost and word. So worry not, baby. It's gonna be all right, yeah. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. We do this thing like every day. What you say? Hey. Daily Go Get a Mism show, baby, all up in your area. It's the daily Go Get a Mism show. And tonight, on the Daily Go Get a Mism show, we, me, you, us, we're talking about favorite children and only children. Favorite children and only children. I want y'all know. I want you yeah, I mean, y'all know something about that? Well, if you know something about that, we're gonna speak on something about that. Do you know? Word. Wait a minute. Let me fix this thing. If you know something about that, we're gonna speak something about that. Yes, we will. It's the Daily Go Get 'Em Mism show, y'all. Worry not. We all up in your spot. It's the daily Go Get 'Em Mism. So, favorite children and only children. What happens when you the only child and you're not even your parents' favorite child? You know, there could be times when they like a cousin better than you. They like a cousin more than you. I mean, is it right? You know it ain't right, but you know that it happens. That's right. Yeah, it happens. So, although people try to credit or they come at only children for being spoiled all the time, sometimes that's not the case. And we're gonna take a look into it. You know what I mean? What happens when you ain't even a favorite and you the only one? What happens when that's the truth, son? Yeah, and we're gonna talk about all the placement of the children, the oldest, the youngest, the middle. You know why middle children always bitching all the time? Why are middle children always bitching all the time? Why do they think that they never get nothing because they stuck in the middle? Nah, I don't know. We're gonna see about it. What's going on, T Carey, right? T Carey Wright is all up in the house, and Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? And I see my brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones, all up in here? How y'all feeling, man? I hope y'all feeling real. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should, man. Let's get this thing popping on the Daily Go Get a Business show. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said Emily Dunlap. What's going on? Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get a Business show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Business show, and we all up in your area feeling like real men and women should, all up on this hump day. Yeah, baby. This is the day where adults come out and play with other. This is the day. I was born on a Wednesday, so please pardon me. I was really born on a Wednesday. Yeah, no, and that was the day. That's just how it went down. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here right now, and I feel like I was born today. How about that? On this 6th day of May, I was born, and it's that way. And tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business show, we are talking about favorite children and only children. Favorite children and only children. How many of y'all have gotten into a discussion with your siblings about who was the favorite? You know how some try to step up and declare themselves the favorite. But you know who decides who's really the favorite? the mama and the daddy decide who's the favorite, and everybody seems to know who's the real favorite. They know, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the person who got treated the best, the child who got treated the best, sometimes will rub it in everybody else's face. Like, y'all know I'm the favorite. Y'all know I get what I want. I say what I want. I get what I want. You can't do nothing about it. Yeah, it can be a little tough. You know what I'm saying? It can be a little tough, but sometimes it be that way. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it be that way. Yeah, you heard? So when that does become the case, people sometimes get a little bit pissed off. Get a little pissed off. You know, your brothers and sisters feel some kind of way that you was the one who got all the love in the family, and they ain't trying to, they ain't trying to see that situation in a positive light. And as a matter of fact, they may be a little resentful of you a little bit. I mean, a little resentful. And then you have the oldest and the youngest. The oldest, the one that's supposed to lead the pack, the one that was put in charge a lot of times, the one who had control over the TV when the parents weren't home, the one who also who at times had parental rights and duties and let me say authority. Sometimes they had authority because they were the oldest, and it really depended on how much older they were than everybody else. So there were some oldest children that made life a little hellish. Just a little hellish. So we're going to get into all of that tonight. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how y'all feel about it. First of all, make sure that y'all press that like button. Press the like button as y'all come on up in here. You know what I mean? As you come up in here, get all comfy and everything. Make sure y'all press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to that thing. And make sure you share the show. You see the share button. Find that share button. Push that 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 share button. Find, share, find, share, find, share, find, share, find, share, find, share, find, share. Make sure that it gets there. So I have 3 jobs for y'all. Push the like button. Subscribe to the channel, share the show, and everything will be y'all right, and everything is going to be y'all right. Think it won't. Y'all can call into the show. If you would like to call into the show and add your 2 cents, make a comment, ask a question, make a statement, whatever you want to do, turn state's evidence, all you have to do is press dial 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yo, get your shine, baby. Favorite children and only children. That's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business Show. Favorite children and only children. How many of y'all out there have felt like y'all were your parents' favorite child? Just to be real with it, some of y'all probably were your mother or your father's favorite child. And although your parents may have treated all of you good, you got treated a little bit special. Very special. All my life I look for you. That type of thing. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be somebody's favorite. You'd be hard pressed to be able to front on it like it's a bad thing. If you're somebody's favorite, then you know that you're gonna receive favor. You're gonna receive things. You're gonna get things. You're gonna have things. People are gonna be down with you. So that's a good look. It can be a good look if you're your parents' favorite child. The thing is, if it's a really bad situation where your parents have really played favorites, then like I said, there could be problems, big problems. Because a parent, most parents say what? I love all my children equally. They say it. It's not even really an achievable thing. There's no such thing as equality. There's absolutely no such thing as equality, but it's a nice thing to say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why parents can't just stop with, I love all my children. I love them all, and they all have special powers. They all have special qualities. And so what I can do with one, I can't do with the other one, or what I can do well with one, I may not be able to do so well with the other ones. But with the other ones, I can do some things well with them that I can't do with the other ones. But this nice little mix, you know what I mean? The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, however many children that you have, they all add something special to your life, because at the time that they were conceived and the time that they were brought into this world, it was a special time. So everybody was the baby at one point. Everybody was the baby at one point, unless, of course, you were twins. If you were born a twin, and the fight to be the baby, it's so funny here. Hearing twins talk about who's the oldest. I'm like, yeah, the oldest. Got you beat by seconds, literally. The oldest, as if it really matters. Like, yo, you the first one that came out. The second one, they was like, you don't even look like the first one. Like, you're identical twins, not fraternal twins. But anyway, so when you start talking about favorite children and only children, you can get into a slippery slope of emotions. Emotions can run high when you start talking about who's favorite. In your romantic life, when you're talking about your man or your woman or whatever, you want to be their favorite. You don't care how many girlfriends or boyfriends that they've had before. You want to be the one. Let me be the one. You give your love to the one you need, baby. Baby. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So let's see. T. Carey Wright says, I was told that I was and the favorite grandchild and great grandchild, but I always felt like that was because I was the only girl or grandchild for a while. Well, it sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Now, suppose the circumstances were a little bit different. Taki, a T. Carey. Suppose you were the first child, grandchild, and great grandchild, and nobody wanted you around. Suppose it was a situation where your mother's parents didn't like your daddy or your daddy's family on some old Romeo and Juliet shit. Suppose they oppose that union so much that they inadvertently or purposely bestowed that negative energy upon you. Imagine that. So instead of you being treated like you were the only one or the favorite or whatever, suppose you were born into a life of abuse. Nobody loved you. Nobody cared for you. Nobody spoke highly of you. Nobody motivated you. Nobody encouraged you. Nobody guided you. Nobody raised you. Nobody loved you. Nobody hugged you. Nobody showed you any type of decency. Like you was born the elephant man and you was a girl. And the only reason I'm asking you to imagine that is because it happens to some people. The only child is not always the favorite child. Sometimes the cousin is a favorite child. Like maybe the cousin was supposed to be here. Let's say it was a situation where the baby, where you or a baby was born out of wedlock to parents who were super religious, super God-fearing, holy rolling Jesus freaks. I'm a Jesus freak. I'm a Jesus freak. I'm a Jesus freak. We don't wear no skirts if we are girls. We don't wear weaves or wigs. We wear curls. We don't get down. We don't mess around. We don't give up virginity before we get married. We don't have a baby to carry before we don't mess around. We don't go to town. When you come to call, you better come correct or don't come at all. If your parents don't come around, my parents, then it's apparent that you ain't gonna be around here, apparently. You understand what I'm saying? Thank God that wasn't your situation, but you probably are close to or familiar with situations where it was like that. Like, how you gonna be the only child and not the favorite child? How the cousin gonna be the favorite child? So, you could have been born into a bastardized situation. Now, they say when you're a bastard, that means that you don't have a father. But some people feel like, no, it's not that you don't have a father, it's that your mama and your daddy weren't married, so you're a bastard. What kind of bullshit is that? Seriously, what kind of bullshit is that? So, suppose you were born into an unwed union, and your cousin was born into the conventional. They said that they was married before they even had sex. They had sex on their honeymoon. Broke her in on a honeymoon. Blood everywhere, screaming, and it was you know how it is. You know how it is. The first time you had sex, that shit. For a woman, that shit ain't. Even for a man, that shit ain't. People be thinking that men's first experience getting some ass is all of that. But you be busting off in like 20, 30 seconds. You might be nervous enough to, last 4 or 5 minutes and all that kind of shit. But, you don't get your stallion marathon together until you settle down and realize the ass ain't going to run away from you, But anyway, suppose you were born into a situation like that where your grandparents were very, very holy, holier than thou, and they really tried to shield you and hide you away from the church people. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the church people. You don't want nobody in the church to even acknowledge the fact that they baby girl who was supposed to be so pristine, but she was a little hot in the ass. She was hot in the ass. She'll let anybody hot in the ass. She hot in the ass, always hanging around the bush. She hot in the ass. She hot in the ass. She explore about it, hot in the ass. And she's just like one of them parents. You don't get hot in the ass just all on your own. I ain't never seen nobody that couldn't keep their pants on, who had parents who kept their pants on the whole time. Like, you mean to tell me that y'all had this baby? How y'all do this? You ain't have artificial insemination. That was official insemination. I'm about to inseminate you. So you could have been born into a situation where you weren't the favorite child, even though you were the only child. Your parents may have been influenced by their parents, and even though they didn't do the right thing, they didn't protect you from all of that emotional abuse. It happens, and it's fucked up. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. I said that Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita is all up in the house. Annette Davis, the number one, says, my brother was definitely my mom's favorite, and it was well known. But he was a boy. What do you expect? Black women don't like they girls. Actually, I haven't met a culture that does it where the mothers don't treat their sons better than the daughters. It's the elephant in the room. It's one of those little facts. But in the black community, we don't really admit it that much, but it goes down. But we got to protect these little boys. Little black boys got to be warriors. And then, there's a good chance that they could fall into the eyes of the law and they had their way with them and lock them away for a lifetime. So you got to make sure that you encourage them little boys, let them know they're special. Sometimes we let them know that they're a little bit too special. Spoil the motherfuckers to the point where they start robbing niggas when they can't have what they want. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, well, sometimes we fall down on the parental job, but hey, you got to get back up on the horse. Start riding. Emily Dunlap says, well, I try not to show differences in my two sons. And you may have been as close to loving them in a balanced way as possible. Who knows? TK Wright says, that's how I feel about my kids. They're all my favorite in one way or another. I tell them all that they're my favorite. See, you ain't got no loyalty. Look at you. Just telling everybody a lie. You my favorite. You say that when the other ones ain't around. What kind of shit is it? Yo, what a diabolical mama you are. I would have been able to see right through that shit. Anyway. Emily says, my nieces and nephews always said my children were the grandparents' favorite. It happens. I've definitely seen situations where it was obvious, even when all of the grandkids, you know, okay, all of the kids, let's say you were born into a big family, 8, 9, 10 children, all by the same mama and daddy. And all of the children had multiple children. But this set of children is treated better than that set of children. So you got like 50 grandkids or some shit like that. 30. Let's say 30. Let's say 40. And, you know, 5 out of the 40 get treated like royalty. And they ain't the oldest or none of that. What the grind? They the favorite. It happens. We don't really know why they get chosen like that, but it happens. Okay. Annette Davis says, it's funny how my brother was her favorite, but she gave me responsibility for everybody. But you were the oldest. Sometimes being the oldest is not the best position to be in. Sometimes you get a bunch of responsibility heaped on you, and you have to set an example for everybody else. And sometimes it happens with limited resources. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up and down. Like, my oldest sister was the oldest sister, but she probably shouldn't be. Sometimes she fell down on a job. I mean, I'll give her this. My oldest sister is probably the smartest out of all of us. Even all my dad's kids, she's probably the smartest. No bullshit. She used to read a lot. She was always good in school, never struggled. Till she went to college, started feeling herself and flunked out. Now, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You know, she didn't want to go in the first place. That's kind of what happens when you force a child into a situation. Like, all right, I got to go to college. All right, I'll go. I said I would go. I didn't say I would go to class. I said I would go to college. So I went. Anyway, so she was the smartest, I think. And that's just an opinion. She seemed to have a very well-developed brain. You know what I mean? Schoolwork, focus, and all of that. But that doesn't mean that you're qualified to be the leader, because I'm not so sure that she was always the best when it came to that. Because think about it. She was the oldest, but she was the shortest. You know, she's old but short. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I ain't trying to diss her. She probably ain't gonna look at the show anyway. But if she does, I'm just keeping it a buck. You know, the oldest is not always a great position to be put in. You know, sometimes the oldest is the most arrogant. Sometimes the oldest can suffer from frustration, which can lead to undue stress and depression. Like, I don't want to, I mean, all these fucking kids. Yeah, I don't want to be babysitting all the time. They always telling on somebody, blah, blah, blah. Like my mama, for example, my mom was the oldest girl. And she had to take care of all the other kids. All the other kids under her. And there was 9 of them all together. So her 2 oldest brothers, she had 2 older brothers. She was the 3rd child. And she had to take care of everybody after her. So my mom, you know, being what she is, she got her weight up and graduated high school when she was like 16. Some shit like that. And she was like, all right, then I'm out. Left Arkansas. Like, who the fuck? What? Where? And I don't mean Little Rock. She was born by Little Rock. What's going on? Ancient view from the stars. How you feeling? Good to see me some you. You know that is true. Let me see. Emily says they swear they got fussed at and in trouble while mine didn't. They might have been bad. A Charlene Curry. A Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Good to see me some you. So glad you came through. I'm glad you came through. You and your crew. Okay. So tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Emism show, we are talking about favorite children and only children. But we ain't talking about it in a regular way. We were talking about at times when the only child is not the favorite child. The only child is not always the favorite child. They might have had a cousin who took the crown. Like, yo, my auntie treat me better than your mom treat you. She treat me better than she treat my cousin, and my cousin is her son or daughter. Ooh, auntie fucked up. Okay. T. Carey Wright says, cut it out. I'd say it in their faces one by one, but I guess you mean let them tell it. My daughter is my favorite, and she's the number one that gives the most problems. So maybe in that situation, they are mistaking who's favorite for the attention that you may have seen that she may have needed. Like, you know, sometimes a good parent can assess the needs of a child. And sometimes they realize that the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the rest of them. Because this one right here needs some saving. You know how it is when you have a child that needs some saving. What? Y'all know? Yeah. When you know that you have a child that's close to the edge, real emotional and rebellious, just ready to do the wrong thing at the drop of a hat. Any reason to be like, because you didn't do this for me. You didn't help me. You weren't there for me. You didn't do it for me. You wasn't there for me. You never gave help to me. You wasn't there for me. You never helped me. You never treated me. It wasn't about me. How come it's never about me? I'm going to go rob me a store. I will see if you care when you got to come pick me up or go to court. You didn't come to court for me. You didn't come to court for me. Interview from the Star says, so many reasons they get chosen as the favorite. For real though, it's like I just birthed them while my parents was always there. Okay. Carol Chambers says, "Oh, you must know my oldest, huh? Arrogant is not sufficient to describe that way." Hey, hey. Sometimes it be that way. Listen, sometimes you gotta feel yourself. You gotta feel yourself. Yeah, I mean? But yeah, I mean, listen. In somebody's life, you gotta feel like you're the favorite. And if you never get that type of attention, it can make you feel some kind of way. You don't want to go through your life being all crazy, bitter and shit, all pissed off, mad at everybody, and you ashamed of the reason that you mad. You know what I mean? You growing up, it's one thing to grow up with mommy issues, grow up with daddy issues. You growing up with special issues. You know what I mean? You growing up with special. I was never special. Nobody ever cared about me. That's why I got pregnant when I was like 13. I was like, I have a baby of my own and they'll love me. They'll love me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It be like that. It be like that sometimes. Favorite children, only children. People run around here always talking about the only child. People who are the only child are always spoiled, always get what they want, always Johnny on the spot, always treated special. But it's not true. I've known children who were only children that got treated like shit. And I've also known, a lot of people try to say that only children are selfish, and not the ones I've known. Not the ones I've known. A lot of people that I knew or grew up with that were only children. Sometimes they were a little misfit, like they didn't fit in a lot of times. You know what I mean? Or a lot of times they would do things to try to fit in because they ain't had no backup. So they had to rely on their friends a lot. And you know how sometimes you may not be the only child, but you may be the only child visible. In other words, your parents may have had children early in life, and then they had you late in life. So you got a brother or sister 20 years older than you. Your mom had them when she was 15. She had you when she was 45. So you got a brother or sister old enough to be your mother. Big giant generation gap. Big giant generation gap. Oh, look at this. DMX calls out Jay-Z for Veru's Instagram battle. Yeah, get him, X. Get him, X. If they go hit for hit, X ain't gonna win. Jay-Z just has too big of a catalog. But if they go skill for skill, I think you could get him, X. I think you could get him. Well, they battled back in the day. But anyway, so your placement, your position, your numeric position in the family can sometimes have a bearing on how you are received and how you project yourself and express yourself to the rest of the world. So that brings me to the middle child. That bitching ass middle child, always talking about what they ain't get. And I'm the middle child. I ain't the oldest. I ain't the youngest. I'm just in the middle. Shut up. You got shit just like everybody else. Probably trying to hear that shit. But I mean, but they feel the way they feel. Hansel chose got the Tyrese thing going. He said, "What more you want from me? What do you want from me?" Carol says, "My oldest was the grandparents' favorite. My youngest was always second with them until he got older, and then they realized that they spoiled the most. The one they spoiled the most was irresponsible. It happens. It can happen." T. Carey Wright says, "I know folks whose parents like their friends more than them." Oh my God, that's fucked up. I mean, having a cousin or another brother or sister, even if it's your brother or your sister on your mom on your dad's side, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Didn't even grow up in I can see it, but damn, son, your friend, like you introduced your mom's favorite to her. Damn, homie. I wouldn't let my friends, I would stop being friends with somebody if my mom tried to treat them better than me. Fuck out of here. I had a friend who used to actually, he had issues, but he used to try to infiltrate situations like that. He used to go and try to treat people's moms like real nice. He would bring them stuff and shit like that. Right. Like they gonna like him better than I'm like, dude, you sound crazy. But I saw it kind of work with one dude. And I was like, yo, that's some odd shit. I wish my mom would. My mom ain't never liked nobody more than me. I mean, nobody on earth. Let me tell it. But I'm just saying. That's an ugly situation right there. It really is. That's ugly. And then Davey says, exactly. Because my little girl tells me that she feels like an only child sometimes because of the age gap. But look, she get you know what I mean? Listen, I mean, hey, she don't be hearing a lot of no's. The good thing about that situation, if you were looking for something good, is the fact that because your brothers and sisters are old enough to be your parents, they also give you things as if they are your parents. So you kind of, even though they're looking at your parents sideways, like you wait till I get 25 years old and then you have another baby. What the fuck is wrong with you? You had a baby. You had a baby late in life. You was 50 years old when you had your last child. Who the fuck is you, Janet Jackson, mom? You trying to be Janet Jackson? The fuck is you doing? Mommy. Me and you ain't supposed to be pregnant at the same time. My sister older than my son. I mean, younger than my son. Or, you know how it is. Sometimes you got your little aunts and uncles. I got to go pick up my little uncle. I got to go pick up my little aunt from school. You mean your cousin? No, that's my aunt. I got to go pick up my baby aunt. My baby uncle and my baby aunt. I got to go pick them up from school and shit. My little uncle in daycare. My little uncle is in daycare. It is what it is. What? I'm the only one. What? I'm the only. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me I'm the only one who is close to a situation where you got aunts and uncles that are younger than you or the same age. You in the same class with your uncle. Me and my aunt in 4th grade. Ain't that your cousin? No. I'm not gonna lie. That's my aunt. Me and my aunt best friends. Yeah, my grandmother treat my aunt. My grandmother treat my aunt better than me. My grandmother treat me better than my aunt. Well, shouldn't what? How old is your aunt? How old am I? You know what I mean? Me and my aunt, me and my auntie, me and my uncle, we go to the same school. We both going on the same prom and shit. You mean your aunt or your uncle is your prom date? No. We taking separate pictures, but we gonna share this limo. What? 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 Okay. TK Wright says skill versus skill. Jay is losing. Some people would say that Jay would win that. I'm like, you've seen X. X can come up off the head. Like, X, it be seeming like, I be thinking X gonna mess up when he rhyme, and he ain't. X funky. He funky. If it wasn't for the crack, man, I need it. But he came into the game on the crack. That's the problem. Thanks for the encouraging words to Annette T. Carey, right? Says she'll grow to appreciate the one on one's time. Oh, the one on one time. Okay. Annette Davis says, I was 45 when I had her. Bow, 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 bow. Shot right there on the ovaries. Bow, bow. Release the egg. Release the egg. Fertilizer, yo. Yo, put the compost in the net. Yeah. Yo, give it a comp. Yo. Yo. Pew, 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 pew. The egg was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Charlene had her last child at 34. Well, I had my last child at 35. God damn. Just incidentally, it was my first child. You know. But yeah. So, it's sometimes your placement, the age that you have children, or the age that you were conceived, born, or whatever, it can make a difference. But I want to hear from my middle children. Like, is it true? Is it true that y'all feel maligned? That y'all feel like y'all never get a fair shake in life? Is that true? Is it true that y'all feel like y'all are maligned? Like y'all are not given a fair shake in the family, in the family society? Is it true? Why do y'all feel that way? Well, did somebody tell y'all to feel that way? Did somebody Did somebody tell y'all to feel that way? I'm not saying that you don't have your own mind. My sister used to run around talking that middle child shit, but it was all bullshit. I wasn't trying to hear none of it because they was born in our family situation when the money was flowing in the roaring 70s. You know what I mean? My dad was like on some old George Jefferson shit in the 70s. Fucking 1980 hit, the bottom fell out of Bringhurst Street. The bottom fell out of Bringhurst Street. Oh, it was like, even my mom tell you, like, oh, you got a raw deal. At least she recognized it, acknowledged it, and even apologized about it. She was like, yeah, you came when the money got low and the separation, the divorce, and all that shit came. They had your sisters had it when everything was, yeah. They had it during the all you have to do is ask years. I came during the, all right, wait till give me a few minutes so I can get it. You know what I mean? I came during the, I got to get a job years, but it's all good though. It's all good. It's all love, baby. It's all love, baby. So, favorite children, only children. Now, as far as material things are concerned, I don't think that should be a big concern. The most important thing in child rearing is to make sure that your children are equipped with the love, the affection, the attention, the guidance, the tutelage, the attention, the positive energy. They should all have that. You should never feel like your parents didn't even want you. And unfortunately, there are some children who have been made to feel like they mom, they pop didn't even want them and shit. You know what I mean? That's a terrible thing. Fuck what you heard. That's a bad thing. To not appreciate your children and not even go the extra mile to at least hide it. If you want to hide anything in life, your displeasure or disdain or dislike for your own seeds, that should be in the tuck. Nobody should ever know that. Nobody should ever detect that. Nobody should ever be able to recognize that. Carol Chamberlain says, I sometimes felt like I was the only child because I was the youngest. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it really youngest, let's see. With my mom and my dad, I am the youngest. Sometimes that was good, sometimes it was bad. I don't think I really wasted a lot of time or spent a lot of time giving a shit. All that really mattered to me was that I got what the fuck I wanted. Like, give me a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me a fair shake. I don't, all that favorite shit. I'm like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I was more concerned with like, yo, do these girls think I'm cute? You know what I mean? Can I get a new pair of sneakers? Like, yo, sheepskins and bombers are coming out. Can I get one? You know what I mean? Fuck all of that. That came up in the Get Fly era. I wasn't trying to miss out on that shit. And I just caught up because I had a job. I wasn't missing out. But at least with that, I had a mother who understood. If nothing else, my mom tried hard to understand any struggles I was going through. But it's just a good thing that she was fly her goddamn self. Because she was sensitive to certain things. Like she wouldn't spend a lot of money on those sneakers. That's where our disconnect came from. I'm like, listen, Mom, $40 is not gonna, I need you to step that up. You're like, nah. Matter of fact, her limit was 35. So to have a pair of Adidas shell tops, I had to add on $3 more. They was $38. So I was like, Mom, you $3 short. She was like, that's it. But if I wanted a leather jacket, it didn't matter how much that bitch cost. She was like, all right, we gonna get it. I'm like, shell tops, $38. I need them. Like, I got 35 for you. Ask your father for the other 3. But when we go to buy my bomber in 86, I'm like, Mom, I want a leather bomber. All right, let's go down to the store. Like, you a leather bomber? What's a bomber? Like, it's a leather jacket. It got like possum fur around the collar, whatever. It's real warm. It's real nice. I want that. I want that for Christmas. She be like, for Christmas? But let's go take a look at it now. I never forget. I swear to God, this is when I knew my mom was a G. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Something happened here. So we went down to I Goldberg. I Goldberg was a dope ass Army Navy store. It's closed now, but that shit was the shit. We went down to I Goldberg. I had already scouted out the jacket. I was like, Mom, the jacket is like, it's like $170. This is 1986. She was like, $170. All right. I thought she was going to bitch about it. So I tried to sweeten the pot. Like, okay, tell you what, you put in the 100 and I'll put in the 70. She was like, whatever. Don't worry about that shit. So she got the jacket. She starts looking around the store. I'm like, what you doing? We got my shit. Like, we can go. She was like, no. She starts looking around the store and she comes up with this fur coat. They had this goat fur. It was goat. It was mountain goat. It was a mountain goat coat. And she was like, you like this coat? And I was like, actually, I do. She was like, well, why don't you get both? I was like, what? Like, what? She was like, you can have both. The thing is, if we get both, then that's going to be your Christmas. It wasn't even Thanksgiving yet. I was like, wait, hold up. Whoa. I'm calculating. I'm like, wait a minute. I could be the flyest motherfucker in the whole school today. Like, I'll show up with the bomber, and then in the middle of the week, I show up with the fucking fur. But I was like, nah, I ain't sacrificing no Christmas. I was like, since you feeling so generous, just get the coat. And we'll take care of the rest later. But we was good after that. So I think after that, I started feeling like her favorite. Like, because, I mean, she shocked me with that. I still couldn't get $38 for the whole shell top stuff. Like, no. 35, that's the limit. That's the limit. Now, if it was shoes, I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, when we get a pair of BKs, I had to buy my own. All right. Shirley Sher, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sher, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's good? What's good? Carol Chamberlain says, Emily, but when I became an adult, they all leaned on me for everything. It's like I became the mother. So you was the youngest, but you was the only girl. So you became the matriarch. You was the babyarch. You the babyarch of the family. The babetriarch. The babetriarch. I don't know. Emily says, Carol, I feel there's a disconnect somewhere that's unexplainable with my siblings. Annette Davis says that's actually a condition. It's called middle child syndrome. So I've been told. Yeah, I've heard about it. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. He comes out when all right. I don't mean to be insensitive, but I'm not buying it. Not in my family. That damn Dita got everything she wanted. She did. I mean, I'm in the background. I would just wait for mine. Like, I don't think this is a good time to ask for this or that or blah 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 blah. Like I'm clocking my mom's salary. Like I don't think this is a good time. You know, she got to pay this. I mean, I'm considerate. They ain't give a fuck. Like, look, I want what I want. Shit, you find a way to get it. That was how she was. That y'all the parents, y'all make a way. I want it though. I'm putting it in my bed. Okay. I'm a spoiled brat. I wasn't no spoiled brat. I waited. Y'all don't understand. Times was hard in the 80s, boy. That shit was woo. 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 TK Wright says goat fur coat plus bomber $35 for sneaks. Yeah, you should have seen. I'm looking at my mom like, you got to be kidding me. You're about to run off about $500 worth of coat, but I can't get $38 for a pair of shells. I didn't want no shell tops by that time. I had moved on to bigger and better things. You know what I mean? This was 86. I didn't want no whack ass shells. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a pair of Patrick Ewings. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. I need a pair, some felines or something. You know what I mean? Give me a pair of felines. Give me a pair of felines. Yeah, Emily couldn't get $37. It was $38, but you can get a fly jacket. That's exactly what happened. Exactly. If you ask my mom about that today, she'll stand by it. Like, yeah, I wasn't paying no bunch of money for no sneakers. But that coat. She just got me a sheepskin the winter before. It wasn't old. It was a year. Was it a year? I wasn't even a year. TK Wright says that's why you rocking furs now. Well, my dad used to buy my mom furs and shit. So she had that, you know, mix and all that kind of shit. Plus, my mom made clothes for a living. She made clothes, but she didn't make men's clothes. So I didn't get the benefit of that fly shit on the tailor's side. She ain't making men's clothes. She didn't do that. Whatever, y'all. Carol Chamberlain says COVID got the oldest calling me for every damn thing, masks, etc. You the gloves and masks connect. Oh man. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So only children, favorite children, you know. I guess if you have never been either one in your life, you'll probably go through your life wishing that you could hold down at least one. What and before we get on up out of here, Which would you rather be? Would you rather be the only child and take a chance on being the favorite? Or would you rather be the favorite child out the gate while everybody else suffered? Where's your sense of community? Be a sibling for once. Carol is the mask and glove connect. Yo, mom, you got that latex? What color? Clear, black with kaboom. I need the gloves, mommy. I need the gloves, mama. Dang, mama. Well, you know, if you really think about it, what if you weren't in a position to be able to supply nobody? What if sometimes we have to count our blessings, and I mean literally count them. Like we gonna take an inventory today. We're gonna do some accounting of our blessings, like a 1 blessing, a 2 blessing, a 3 blessing, a 4, a 5 blessings right there. 5 blessings without even thinking about it. A 6 blessing. A 7 blessings. 7 blessings. 7 blessings. 8 blessing. Oh my goodness. I'm overloading my blessings. 9 blessing. 9 blessings. 10. 10 blessing. 10 blessing. 10 blessing. 10 blessing. Got 10 blessings right there on the table. Yo, tell the truth, yo, it ain't no fable. I got these here wooden tables, and it's a blessing. I ain't talking that bullshit that I ain't messing around. I'm talking to you now, yo. Got 10 blessings and it's going down. Yo, what you know? Some people don't have a blessing to show, and that's my word, yo. But you do, and you need to act like you know that's true. And if you don't, somebody else will. You gotta show your blessing skills. Blessings, baby. Blessings, baby. Blessings, baby. Act like you're blessed, whether you care or not. You gotta appreciate the blessings you got. You gotta act like you know when it shows. When the blessings come through, you know the blessings flow. Word. So don't check like you really cursed just because you wasn't born first. If you're stuck in the middle, that's better than being stuck in the bottom. That's my word. Got 'em. A lot of people don't have a pot to piss in, no friend to talk about it. With or without, yo, gotta understand your blessings, no doubt. So you got 1, 2, yo, you got 2 blessings for you. 3, 4, yo, get a little bit more and make it to 5. You go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You alive. And they don't go away. Your blessings come on your first born day. Work. We about to get into these shout outs, act like you know. We about to route. Yeah. Appreciate your blessings, baby. Appreciate your blessings, baby. Appreciate your blessings, baby. Whether you believe in God or not, you're gonna get those blessings as if you didn't get shot when everybody else did. No innocent bystander. Yeah. I'm about to hand you this. Way to appreciate your life, yo. Eliminate your stress and your strife. Yeah, act like you're still living. Act like every day is Thanksgiving. You're eating, baby. You're eating, baby. Some brand new positive people you're meeting, baby. Appreciate your blessings. Appreciate your blessings. Appreciate your blessings. Each and every lesson, baby. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 6th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number 1 out the box, Cadillac Lewis, turning 34 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Cadillac. And also Mai Johnson, turning 43 years old today. Happy birthday to you, my yee. And my girl, go get her, Dewan Nicole Hollis, originally from Chester, PA, living in Philadelphia today, turning 43 years old. Happy birthday to you, Dewan Nicole. Dewan Nicole. Straight out of Jamaica, J.A. is in the house. J.A. Carrie Ann Mannings. Carrie Ann Mannings. She makes like her own liquor. She got her own liquor brand going on. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's like Jamaican rum or some shit like that. I know to get you drunk. And last but certainly, absolutely not least, my big cuz, Deneen McIntyre Vines. Deneen McIntyre Vines. Happy birthday to you, cuz. You know I love you to death, resuscitation, love you right back to life. Woof, 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 woof. You know, it's chest thrust. Woof, 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 woof. Hold your nose and blow in your mouth. You alive, cuz? You alive? I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious May 6th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings. You do your thing. Y'all represent the kings and queens. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, listen, it doesn't really matter what placement that you are in the numerical structure of your family. What does matter is how you get treated, how you are raised, how you are developed, how you are adjusted. You need love, you need affection, you need attention, you need rearing, you need guidance. You need education, food, clothing, shelter. You need peace. You need knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You need to learn how to share. You need to learn what's yours. You need to take ownership, responsibility. You need caring. You need compassion, and you need quality of life. Quality, baby. And you don't know quality of life until you feel quality of life, until you experience quality of life, until you see quality of life, baby. So that's how it goes down, baby. That's how it goes down, baby. Thank you, Emily. You know, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to be right back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. All righty, then, yo, man. Thanks y'all for coming through, man. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Thanks for coming through and checking out the Daily Go Get 'Emism show. I'll holler back at y'all tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what time it is. Love is love, y'all, and I'll get with y'all later. So I'm gonna holler back here on a blog talk. And yo, for my YouTubers, y'all know what to do, and y'all know how to feel, and y'all know what it is. And all right, y'all, peace. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all, peace.